We've given away over 600 golden passports so far. So who's coming? Stephen Chidwick? Justin Bonomo? Adrian Mateos? Absolutely f***ing not. 80% of these players have never bought in for more than $500. Some of them don't even know how to play poker. Congratulations to all the winners so far. If you want a shot at this $5 million tournament, sign up at Club WPT Gold with code YouTube to win your seat.
Winner going to take home over $1.2 million at this event. Action on Sorel Mizzi. He's a Canadian. He's got ace-5 of hearts. Seems to like his hand at this point. Makes it $110,000 to go.
Isaac and Jake out.
And now Taylor Paur also going out.
And Taylor Paur
Into the crazy man, Ravee Sundar. He's got 7-6.
Call.
And he's going to make the call out of the small blind.
And to Faraz Jaka, who looks down at a lovely pair of queens.
Well, first real hand Faraz has picked up at this final table. Let's see how he plays it.
Raise.
He 3-bets it up to $375,000.
Sorel gets wise, goes out. So does Ravee. So Faraz Jaka not getting quite the action he wanted, but he will take down a nice pot. He has made so many final tables here on the World Poker Tour. 10th cash ever, 4th final table. Action now on Isaac Barron. Quick fold by him as well as Jake Bazeley. Now it's into Taylor Paur. And Taylor with an 8-5.
He's going to raise it up with this hand, $100,000 to go. Ravee making the call with the ace-8 offsuit.
Fold by Faraz Jaka.
And Sorel joining the party with the Jack-7 offsuit.
Three-way action. Here is the flop. It is a Jack 6-5. So Jacks for Sorel. He's going to check.
Taylor's flop bottom pair, so he's going to make a continuation bet here of $120,000.
Ravee getting none of that.
Yeah, no hand, no draw, makes the call. And Sorel now has top pair. What do you do here? You have a lousy kicker. It was raised before the flop, a continuation bet and call, but Sorel's poker instinct second to none. He makes the call with the jacks. We're going to the turn.
Turn card is a 6. That pairs the board.
And helps nobody. Sorel checks.
Taylor Paur now can't be too enthusiastic. He's going to slow down. Ravee going to get nutty on this. Nope. He's going to check his nothing hand. And to the river we go. It is a 5, giving him a full house. 5's full of 6s for Taylor Paur.
Sorel checks. Taylor getting out betting chips here. $385,000. And Ravee has nothing here.
I'm all in.
Oh no. Oh no. He is going all in. Sorel out. He's trying to tell Taylor he's got 6s full.
If you're in Taylor's seat, that's exactly what you think the guy's got. All you can beat is a bluff here, even though you have 5 full.
Not that much more though. That's the problem. It's only about $1 million more. Of course, Taylor does have over $5 million.
Man. You got a lot of heart.
Well, he's right about that. Ravee does have a lot of heart.
It's like 900 and something more, right? I think you're bluffing.
It's one thing to think it, it's another thing to
Oh, man.
call on that assumption.
All right, I call.
Wow, he's going to do it.
Yes, I.
Wow, what a call by Taylor with 5s full, and his instincts were correct. Ravee was bluffing. Ravee now out in 6th place.
And out goes Ravee Sundar. Going to take a lot of yoga to get past that one.
Nice hand. It was good playing with you, man.
And Vince, you got to give the guy credit. He tried to make a move to win that pot. He just got picked off by a top pro.
But definitely have a lot of heart, man. Good playing with you.
Ravee's going to take home $168,000. He gets to change his clothes, and right now, he's over to talk to Matt Savage.
I believe him.
I didn't.
You didn't?
Snap calls.
Well, I would have looked like a real chump if I go, I really think you're bluffing. And then he just starts jacks hole.
Ravee, you talked about running some crazy bluffs tonight. Did
That's
you
right.
take it a little bit too far on this one?
Yeah, that's right. Actually, I didn't put him on a 5 or a 6. I thought he was playing ace high. And that's the reason I thought probably it could be a split pot.
168,000 plus a bounty. Are you happy with the result?
Absolutely, actually. I wanted to finish in 72nd position, which is in the money. I made it like 12 times happy. So, yeah, I could have lasted a little longer. Yeah, that guy called.
Well done.
The antes are going up to 10,000. The blinds are 30 and 60,000. Action on Faraz. A quick fold by him.
120.
There's the other bounty right there. Sorel Mizzi from Canada going to raise it up here with King, Queen of Spade, 120,000.
Into Isaac Barron, who's got a King 8 of clubs. He's going to get aggressive with it. He raises to 275. Jake out. Taylor out.
But Sorel going nowhere. He's made the call.
So these two guys will compete. King Queen versus King 8. And the flop is a King 10 deuce.
And both players have flopped kings. Sorel has him outkicked. Sorel checks. After 3-betting it before the flop, Isaac checks on the flop.
They go check, check. 7 of diamonds on the turn. Sorel must think he's in front right now.
Sorel is in front, and he does make the bet.
375. But he is going to be called by Isaac.
How can you not call a top pair here?
Got to do it. River card, 4 diamonds.
It does put 3 diamonds on the board, but be a backdoor flush if somebody made him.
On.
Well, Sorel going all in with 2 kings. Just feels like they're the best hand. In fact, they are, but now if you're in Isaac's seat, you check top pair on the flop. Wow, what do you do here? Tough decision for Isaac Barron. He 3-bet before the flop, the guy called. I bet the turn, he moved in on the river.
Isaac Barron with a decision right now. Do you make Sorel rich?
This is not a guy you want to double up here. Isaac lays it down. What a good laydown by him. Sorel Mizzi takes down that pot.
There's the Hublot watch. The champion will take home. What a great timepiece that is. And there's the WPT Champions Cup and the bread. All going to this champion tonight. 1.2 million.
Well, as great as all these players are, none of them have won a WPT title.
Action on Faraz.
Alan.
Pair of 4s for Faraz. He says all in. Sorel and Isaac go away.
Now, Jake Bazeley, former college basketball player and coach, looks down at 2 10s.
I've had a couple nice game winners in my career, and I always wanted to take that last shot. I want the burden to be on my shoulders. I'm all in.
He goes over the top all in. Taylor out, and they're going to show the hands. It's a showdown.
Aloha. Aloha, let's do it.
And there you see Jarrett Jaffe rooting his buddy Jake Bazeley on here. Well, it's 10s and 4s. It's highway patrol. If Faraz doesn't win, it'll be over and out for him.
Matt, you ready for your line?
There's Matt Savage circling the table like a vulture. Here's the flop. Flop's not good for Faraz. 7-3 deuce.
Take a 5-ball.
So much potential.
Faraz needs help. Needs to catch a 4 to take the lead, or 2 runners to make a straight. Otherwise, he'll be our 5th place finisher.
Take a 5.
Look, Rudy, I just want a 10.
You know how to surf?
No sweats.
You know how to surf?
Do I look like I know how to surf?
Yeah.
Crowd on its feet. Here comes the turn. So now he gets some more outs.
Made for TV.
A lot of outs.
10 outs. Let's go.
Hey!
Ace on the river.
Hey! I feel a jackball.
You know, an ace, a 6, or a 4 now is what Faraz needs to stay alive.
Looks cool, calm, and collected. Let's go to the river. Will Faraz stick around? It is a jack.
So just like that, Faraz Jaka is going to be out in 5th place. Jake Bazeley, the former basketball player, not only makes the shot, he gets an and one for knocking out a bounty.
Get this too.
Oh, snap! Do I get a t-shirt? And I get a t-shirt. 2,500?
It's $2,500 for the bounty.
It's just so much more than just the cash and the prize.
Wow, cash money at the table to make you look like a boss?
It's bounty, it's ego, it's all about that.
Nice, take it down, Matt.
Faraz, always a gentleman, though, gives the t-shirt.
Thank you. Did you guys make it legit? Is it 25? I didn't count.
Well, Faraz Jaka, one of the classic players, Season 8 WPT Player of the Year, going to take home $216,000. Let's go hear his story.
Faraz, not really what you were looking for tonight. How disappointed are you?
I mean, I'm disappointed that I didn't win, didn't go further, but at the same time, I'm happy with my play.
When do you think we'll see you take one of these down?
You know, I'm not going to stop playing these anytime soon, so hopefully at another event this season.
All right, I'm sure we'll see you back.
Yep.
On to the next hand, Jake Bazeley. We'll take a look at his cards. Jake with nothing there, folds. And now Taylor with a king-6.
He's always aggressive, raising on the button.
Sorel out.
Isaac going to defend out of the big blind with a queen-9.
King-6 versus queen-9.
And the flop comes king, king, queen. This could spell trouble for Isaac here as he's flopped kings and queens. He checks. Taylor going to bet the 3 kings, 100,000. Snap call by Isaac. And a 9 comes off.
Isaac's going to check again.
And again, Taylor going to bet the 3 kings. This time 245,000. And again, Isaac going to make the call.
Right, that's the beauty that Taylor bets so many hands with nothing. When you do catch, you can continue to bet because no one believes you. Going to the river, 5 of hearts.
And again, Isaac checks. And for the 3rd time, Taylor is going to bet again, 420,000 this time. And now the guy just continues to bet. Pretty soon, do you believe the guy, Vince?
Well, you're pretty heavily invested in here.
Yeah, what can you beat here? Even if your opponent's got a queen, the best you can do is split the pot with him. That's the best you can do. He's got a king or a straight, you're dead meat.
Well, he figures it out, goes away. Taylor going to take that pot without having to show. Isaac, though, frustrated by this barrage of hands by Taylor Paur.
He stacks up those chips.
Action on Sorel.
Here he looks down at ace-5 offsuit. He's going to raise it up here, makes it 130,000 to go.
Isaac out, Jake now with a pair of 6s. He will make this call. Taylor going to take a rest. Let these two compete for it. Ace-5 versus pair of 6s.
Flop comes king-5 deuce, rainbow. Sorel's flop middle pair with top kicker.
Jake is checked, and Sorel.
And he is going to bet.
Yeah, 140 bet.
Yeah, but Jake hasn't beat with 2 6s, and he's going to make the call.
And we are going to the turn. And another 5 hits. That makes 3 of a kind for Sorel. What a card.
Now he's hoping his opponent's got a king in his hand, so he'll keep playing with him. Jake is checked. So we're not going to fire yet again. It's like 375,000. And we're at the point where Jake knows he can only beat a bluff. But he thinks the 6s might be good. He has made the call.
River card is a 3 of hearts. Changes nothing.
Now again, Jake checks the 6s.
Sorel. Now what's the right increment so you get your sucker to call? $7.25. Pretty hefty bet. Will that be the number?
Because it's such a big bet, Jake has that look in his eye, or behind the sunglasses, I should say, that maybe the guy's bluffing.
Nope, he's gone out.
But Jake gives it up, and it turns out it's a good laydown. Sorel Mizzi taking on that pot and climbing up the chip leaderboard.
Winner's going to take home a whopping $1.2 million. Back down to the money pit we go. Action on Isaac Barron. And he will quickly fold his hand.
Over to Jake Bazeley on the button with Junkie fold. So it's a battle of the blinds here. Taylor Paur in the small blind. Looks down at pocket kings. Taylor raises to 300,000.
But Sorel with Jack 10 of spades quickly makes the call. And here's the flop, Queen 10-5, so Sorel picks up a piece of that. That could hurt him.
And there comes a continuation bet with the two kings by Taylor.
$255.
Yeah, but Sorel going nowhere after flopping a pair of tens.
If he's going to make the call, go into the turn. Let's see if anything crazy happens. No, just a deuce of hearts.
Not going to be let up in pressure with two diamonds out there, two hearts and two cards straight.
Taylor putting in a strong 625. Nothing fancy. Just wants to bulldoze this hand, and he's done so.
Good lay down there by Sorel against an extremely aggressive player like Taylor. Tough to get away from second pair sometimes, but Sorel did it wisely there. There's Taylor's parents.
Well, you just don't know what the river card was going to be. So, moving on.
Yeah, Jake looks down at ace-10. Pretty good hand in a four-handed poker game.
240.
And he's going to raise it. Makes it 240,000 to go.
Into Taylor, who has a nice little pair of fives.
In case you're wondering how to play small pairs, if you watch Taylor Paur, it's just 3-bet with him. He's doing it. 600,000.
Yes, and now Sorel Mizzi with an ace-jack. Says all in. Isaac out.
A 4-bet all-in with an ace-jack offsuit. Second or third time we've seen that play at this final table tonight. This is knowing your opponents.
Good lay down by Jake.
May raise light and 3-bet light. So Sorel just moving all in with the ace-jack. But he's getting looked up here by Taylor with the 2 5s. So we have a race. And Sorel Mizzi's tournament life is on the line here.
It's a flip.
Must win this pot to stay alive.
Taylor definitely priced in to make that call. Makes the call. And we are racing.
It's in the pot. It's in the pot.
Oh, I like that.
He puts his bounty badge out there. That's not showing a lot of confidence in winning this race.
Sorel, 28 years old. A big action player, needs to get lucky here. Not going to happen on that flop as a queen 3 deuce appears.
Sorel needs to catch an ace or a jack to take the lead, or 2 running diamonds, 2 running cards to make a straight.
Can he do it on the turn? No, another queen comes out. So Sorel Mizzi, the Canadian, down to his last card, needs a suck out. Otherwise, it's back over the border for him. Here it comes.
He must catch an ace or a jack to stay alive.
It's a 5 of spades. No luck for Sorel.
That's going to do it for Canadian Sorel Mizzi out tonight in 4th place.
I want that savage cat.
2,500.
Well, Taylor Paur collecting the last bounty of the tournament as Sorel goes out. 2,500 more in cash to his wallet. The Canadian out in 4th place tonight. He could just never really get it going tonight, Vince.
Yeah, a great player, hung around, but he couldn't quite make this swim at the Bay 101. Out in 4th place. He's over to talk to Matt Savage.
Savage with the needle interview afterwards. He's always needling people.
Tough table out there today. What stood in your way?
Not winning a coin flip definitely stood in my way. I mean, I got lucky earlier, and I've been lucky several times throughout the tournament. Sometimes you lose flips, and yeah.
51 shooting stars, you were the last one. Do you take any pride in that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the shooting stars this year were very talented, and to be the last one of all of them is obviously a tremendous accomplishment, so I'm happy with that.
Well, that ensures that you'll be one again next year.
Thanks, Matt.
All right.
Appreciate it.
We've given away over 600 golden passports so far. So who's coming? Stephen Chidwick, Justin Bonomo, Adrian Mateos? Absolutely not. 80% of these players have never bought in for more than $500. Some of them don't even know how to play poker. Congratulations to all the winners so far. If you want a shot at this $5 million tournament, sign up at Club WPT Gold with code YouTube to win your seat.
He's got a suited connector, 7-8 of diamonds, will raise to 400,000.
Yeah, 3 terrific, aggressive players fighting it out for this title. All of them going for their first WPT title.
Jake goes out. Now Taylor with just a 10 deuce.
Oh, Vince, look at this. He is getting out raising chips with this junk hand. This guy is just relentless with the pressure.
2.7.
But how about this? A 4-bet by Isaac with 8 high. 2.7 million.
And it's going to work. Isaac Barron stealing a pot, taking the chips.
You know, Jake is going to be the first to act. He looks down at the ace-5 of clubs.
On. And he is going to push all in. Taylor out. And Isaac Barron
Call.
with a pair of queens. What a time to get him. Quickly calls, of course.
Queen of diamonds.
Ace-5 versus queens.
Ace of clubs.
I'm not going to tell you I had an ace.
Thank you. With all the bad luck Jake Bazeley's had so far in these showdown battles, maybe he'll get some good luck here.
Queen for Isaac.
He's due.
Can we bring that other dealer in? The bad beat dealer?
Let's see what happens. But, oh, there's an ace right like that. Ace-9-3.
Just a great flop for Jake.
Jake out-flopping Isaac.
Jake saying, finally I get a break. But it's not over. Still got to dodge a queen. This would be the ultimate pain for him now if a queen comes up.
Here comes the turn. Will it be a queen? No, it's a deuce of diamonds. Safe for Jake. And Isaac looking completely discouraged to pick up queens in a three-handed poker game and be way behind.
Queen?
River card. Can it be the miracle queen? No, it is not. Deuce of clubs appears.
Should be 23.50.
So Jake Bazeley is going to double up to stay alive. We still have 3 players left.
2,300,000.
Such a stupid game.
It's a great game, kid.
You got 7, you got 5 something?
Yeah, I got 7.
I don't know if I have 5.
Advancing back-to-back hands, we saw Taylor Paur with 2 kings lose to an ace-6. Now we see Isaac Barron's 2 queens lose to an ace-5.
Isaac quickly throws away his hand. Jake just doubling up. Got a decent king-7 of clubs.
And he's got some chips now. And he just limps in and calls out of the small blind with king-7 of clubs. Yeah, that's never going to fly against this guy, especially when he's got a real hand.
Taylor with the very attractive ace-10 of spades.
So he's going to raise it.
525 total.
On.
Call.
Jake has pushed and an insta-call with ace-10.
Well, Jake Bazeley just fought to get a hold of those chips. He could get them all back right here.
Crowd completely silent. Here come the first 3. It is an ace-deuce-deuce. Beautiful flop for Taylor.
Can you just burn and just peel?
Jake is going to have to hit 2 running 7s or 2 running kings to win this pot. Nothing else will do for him. It could come deuce-deuce. They would split the pot.
Jake in a whole heap of trouble as we go to 4th Street. It's a 9 of clubs. Wow, that's going to wrap it.
Doesn't matter what the river card is. Well, Vince, that's going to do it for the former basketball player, Jake Bazeley. Fouls out in 3rd place.
Going to take home 461,000. He's over to talk to Matt Savage.
Jake, a super tough final table. How intense was that 3-handed battle?
It seemed like it would never end. The worst hand just kept winning. It's just really tough when you're up against 2 good opponents, and you just got to try your hardest.
What's your take on this heads-up battle?
Isaac and Taylor are two of the best players around. I think it could last a while. They're pretty deep and they're very knowledgeable. So could also end quick though. They're pretty aggressive. So who knows?
All right, thanks again, Jack.
As the heads-up battle begins, there you see the chip counts of the players. Taylor Paur out in front, 13.4 million. Isaac Barron with 7.7 million.
The winner's going to be taking home over 1.2 million. Here we go. Action on Taylor. He's got ace-5. Blinds are 1 in 200.
And he's certainly going to raise with this hand. Makes it 400,000 to go.
Isaac going to splash around with a 10-6.
Defending out of the big blind. Cost him a half a bet.
And the flop. Ace 10-3. They both have some of that. Taylor, of course, out in front with aces. Isaac checks.
Taylor makes a continuation bet, as he does every time. Doesn't matter what comes up.
Isaac's going to stick around and pay him off. Going to the turn. Deuce doesn't help Isaac. And he checks again. Taylor with aces there. He's going to slap out, wow, 800. And Isaac, not believing I'm going to pay him off at this point.
Isaac in a bit of trouble here.
River card, 5 of spades.
Now there is a 4-card possible straight on the board.
Isaac checks again.
But Taylor's got aces and 5s now.
And Taylor pillaging ahead, bets 1,250,000. Very hefty. And Isaac.
Yeah, he knows now all he can beat's a bluff.
You've seen Taylor do it a lot tonight. Oh, but Isaac's going to lay this down.
Yeah, turns out to be a good laydown. But Taylor Paur increases his chip lead after making aces up there.
On to the next one. Isaac looking like a deer in headlights. It's going to be on him this time. He's got 9-7 of clubs.
But he limps in here.
And Taylor with the queen deuce of diamonds.
Well, he's going to raise, Vince. This guy is so aggressive. He was trained by two of the most aggressive players in poker, Paul Volpe and Mark Herm. And he follows their shadow exactly in terms of aggressiveness.
Well, Isaac's going to call with 9-7 of clubs. Let's take a look. And the flop is a jack 9-7. How do you like that? 2 pair there for Isaac Barron.
Action's on Taylor. Look at this, Vince. He checks. First time he hasn't made a continuation bet tonight, and his opponent has flopped 2 pair. It's just like he knows, like the radar goes up, and he knows when the flop hits his opponent.
Yeah, but Isaac
betting $1 million. Well, in case his opponent had a gut shot straight draw, you just can't let him draw for free.
Taylor's going to go away. Isaac taking the pot with a great flop, but no more money to be had.
Well, to me, that's one of the most impressive things I've seen tonight. Every single time it seems like Taylor Paur is continuation bet. The first time he doesn't do it, it's like he knew his opponent hit that flop, and indeed he did.
Right back on it. 9-10 of hearts this time for Taylor. And he is getting the raising chips out. Makes it 400,000 to go. Right behind him, Isaac with ace-9.
1,050,000.
Well, 1,050,000 is the bet now. And Taylor, who can afford to make this call and look at a flop, does so. So over 2 million in the pot.
Ace-9 versus 9-10. Oh, and the flop is a 9-7 deuce. 4 flush for Taylor and 9s. Isaac obviously with the top pair with the bigger kicker. Isaac gonna make a bet over $1 million. And Taylor.
Oh, he just calls here.
Going to the turn.
3 of diamonds comes off.
So Isaac out in front still with top pair, big kicker. Isaac.
1.65.
We'll bet 1,650,000.
And a snap call by Taylor. He doesn't raise even yet. I'd have got it all in there if it had been me, but Taylor Paur just calling here.
Going down to the river. Taylor's behind. Taylor has to hit a heart or a 10.
It is a 5 of hearts. Taylor Paur's made a flush.
Now you just got to hope that Isaac bets.
Seems like he has to me. You're just not going to put your opponent on a flush draw.
All in.
He's gone all
You
in.
can't blame him. He has to.
Call.
There's the call.
Taylor Paur's going to win. You're never getting away from top pair, top kicker. Tough luck for Isaac Barron.
Good game, man.
Isaac is going to be out in second place. Taylor Paur is our champion.
What a dramatic finish. He's the champion. First, Matt Savage talking to a runner-up.
Your deepest run in a WPT, $704,000. Are you disappointed or satisfied?
A little bit disappointed, but at the same time, I'm pretty happy with the results. So, yeah, I'm happy with it.
All right, well, obviously a great run here.
And one more time, let's hear it for the Bay 101 Shooting Star champion, Taylor Paur.